Andreas Giorgio backstage at the 2017 IMMAF World Championships of MMA for my next match. Now joined by Joseph Luciano, Team Australia. Really good performance today against Team USA's Darian Weeks to get the unanimous decision. You ground him out, but you did what you had to do because he has a very tough wrestling base. It looked like a physical contest in there. Yeah, was it as physical as it looked?
It was. I knew he came from a strong wrestling base, and he was a bit of a specimen, so it was a grind. It was definitely a grind.
Yeah, it looked especially in that. In the first round, he was finding his space. He was finding very well with his range to come and take you down. But it seemed he tired out a little bit. I don't know if you felt that.
Yeah, I think the weight cut might have been a bit of an issue with him. We're on day 3, so it separates the boys from the men in that regard.
You competed in the Asian Open. You got to the finals. Unfortunately, you weren't able to claim the gold medal. For you, was that more of a push for you to come here and to be successful in Bahrain?
I was actually at the last Worlds as well. Got to the final 8. Bit disappointed that I got knocked out of the tournament, and then Singapore, step further, and this will be another step. So just taking one step at a time.
Yeah. Just speaking to Joe Minahan not too long ago, and he was talking about the development in Australia and how happy he was that, you know, compared to last year's Worlds, now you've got 3 going through to the semi-finals. So there's a serious development there. Do you feel that the sport in Australia as a whole is growing for martial arts participation, especially in the amateur level?
It is. There was no amateur scene at all before we got in contact with IMMAF. And yeah, you can see we're a small country, population-wise, but we're reaping the rewards of that, so it's good.
Small country, but one of the loudest here in Bahrain. The support is unreal. Does that really drive you as well?
Yeah, it's like having an extra man in the cage.
Okay. Your opponent tomorrow, Bjorn Lucas, he has been really impressive. 3 first-round stoppages. He's looked strong, obviously coming from that Mjolnir camp, the only camp in Iceland, but close links with SBG, and they've proven themselves with Gunnar Nelson, of course, who's in the UFC. Forgetting name value, forgetting all kind of hype like that, and how impressive he's been. Are you just looking at it's about the 2 men inside the cage and who's a better man in that moment? It's
always about that, and first round finishes don't mean anything when you're in deep water, so we'll see how we go.
Is that the aim tomorrow, to take him into deep water?
You'll have to wait and see.
And just finally, Joseph, to get that gold medal, as you said, look, to develop from the World Championships last year, to get a little bit closer at the Asian Open and to potentially go all the way this time. For you, for your development personally, what would that mean to you?
This is the biggest stage in amateur MMA. It means everything.
And everything's going to be good for tomorrow?
Yeah, this is just a precaution. It's all good.
Okay. Josie, thank you very much and best of luck.
Cheers,
man.